Hey, Mum!
What?
The Dustbinmen!
Go on, clog me to death, you great buttock. You know I have a delicate skin, I'm bruised very easy.
Sorry.
Cheese and egg. I called you a great buttock.
True.
And you didn't seize me by the throat.
Also true.
And you said you were sorry.
Sorry.
You're no Marvel bloody Fontaine, are you, you great clod-hopping stewmer?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Did he say, excuse me? Has he been soaking his dentures in marijuana again? He said, sorry to me. Never, twice. He doesn't know the pronunciation. I've just had a frightening experience. You just met Cheese and Egg? Yeah. And he didn't smash your face in?
No, he just sort of smiled, sort of bitter-like he were in love with me but knew I was promised to another.
It's like Colin Bell suddenly taking up hopscotch.
Perhaps there's been a death in the family. His wife's got a budgie, it might have passed away.
Well, passed away last Christmas from alcoholic poisoning. He got it tanked up during the Queen's speech.
499,998. Aye, aye. Top. 499,999. Goes yours. 500,000. That's it. Finished. 500,000.
Pardon?
Bins.
Pardon?
I've emptied. It's taken 14 years, 13 weeks, 2 days and 20 minutes each day, week in and week out. 500,000. And what is 500,000, my little sisters? Enough. And what is enough? Bloody enough! Hey, missus, the 3 lads out here want to know, can they have their bin back? South of the border, down Mexico way.
Aren't men pathetic? Like bloody big girls.
Can I keep the change?
I've 3 guesses.
Well, so long, lads. I won't sell, monsieur, because I won't.
Hey, are you coming out on the next load, then?
Doing what?
Emptying dustbins.
Emptying?
Bigging dustbins.
Bigging?
Well, where are you going, then?
To the end of the rainbow. To the land where the bong tree grows. Who knows? I don't.
I do. Back emptying dustbins according to his birthright.
No chance. He's dropped out.
Doing his own thing.
In his case, standing behind the tip, seeing if he can spit in a dustbin from 25 paces.
He's a child.
He's a big ingenious at this job, is Cheese and Egg.
A silly, obstinate child. And how, for example, do you make a silly, obstinate child wash his face if he doesn't want to?
Smash it in!
Tell him you don't want him to. Clever.
You've taken exams, haven't you?
Oh, very good. Nevertheless, it's not the winning, it's the taking part.
No.
Pardon?
No more bins. The 500,000 was the last. Finish, final, kaput. Oncle Jerry sold that, très bon.
Good.
Good.
any human person emptying refuse for 15 years.
14 years, 13 weeks, 2 days and 20 minutes.
Exactly. With not a day off for sickness.
Once, 1958, when Princess Margaret visited the depot. I stayed in bed as a mark of respect.
Well, it's only to be expected.
What is?
Why, that you'd be over the hill, or the tip, as we say in the trade. I mean, slowing down, not keeping up with all the latest technological advances.
Go and dangle your feet over your desk, darling. It won't work. 14 and a quarter years. If I'd have been a brain surgeon, I could have done 500,000 heart transplants in that time.
I'm not sure brain surgeons actually do heart transplants.
I'd like you to accept a week's notice.
You're not really hanging up your protective clothing?
Forever. No more bins.
None?
None.
Then what, pray, are you going to be doing while you're working out your week's notice?
Taking the week's holiday that's owing to me.
Off then. Off.
You'll send us a postcard, won't you?
Grow up.
Sorry.
I'm what they call holidaying on the continent next year, if cities in the European Cup like. I thought of going to the Isle of Levant. They got no pants on there most of the time. Well, don't. You could do a change.
Where are you going, cheese and egg? To where the rainbow ends and the land where the bung tree grows?
Blackbill! Stop!
Well, shall we get emptying then?
I might go and watch City training. Watch Malcolm Allison smacking the back of the legs for swearing. I might go see the Sound of Music and have a kip.
I'm ashamed of you two, just because we got no leader.
We'll have a new leader tomorrow.
Who, though?
Exactly.
Exactly. Precisely. Number 3, gang!
Does John Hanson know about him?
Oh. Well, stay there. I want you to meet the man who's going to be the leader of your gang for the next week.
Whoever it is, we show him who's boss right away, OK? Start as we mean to go on. Scare him bloody rigid, OK?
Richard and out.
Again.
Roger and out.
Ta. No.
No. You wouldn't. Am I correct, like, in assuming that, like, you are?
Right. Off we go on the first load, then. Trafalgar Street and environ. Now, I usually do it in 60 minutes. Let's see if we can do it in around 43. Move! For one glorious week. No more phone calls, no more reports to the town clerk. Back to life in the raw, where men are men. Trevelyan, welcome back.
Cheese and pig in egg. I'll send him a piggin postcard saying wish you was here.
Because we're missing him.
Because I want to piggin paralyse him.
Right, gang. Wagons ho.
Twenty to 8 in the morning. Cheese and egg will just be turning over.
Absent friends. Have another.
Longer than your mother's been watching Coronation Street.
Well, still me.
Put
I've
it
lived
another way. Who's in the best position to judge?
It's still me.
Put it another way. Do as you're told. Good. Right. Back into the breach. The entry.
Oh.
Yeah, hang on. Oh.
Should you have lifted it higher?
It's sickening to watch.
Shut your eyes then.
Heavy breathing. A normal man, walking briskly but with dignity, can get up that entry and back in 1 minute. It's taken you 17, and you come back looking 10 years older than when you left. I wondered if there was any rhyme or reason for it.
I often wonder the same.
Is that how you lift a refuse receptacle?
On the return trip, yeah.
And is that lipstick on your neck?
Where's my name?
Your neck.
Look, if you want a divorce, just say so.
And what might you want before? Giving traffic signals, sort of. Soldier on. I was a lance corporal in the war. You didn't know that, did you? We had a feeling.
Morning. Tide's coming in, I notice. On the sands, like. Keep Blackpool tidy. It's a bit early for fish and chips, I know. But I got up too late for breakfast. In the digs, like. Keep you busy, are you? Where do you go for your holidays?
Listen, Lulu. There's a lot of people in this town gone to a lot of trouble for you. They built bingo halls, dance halls and boozers.
They're not open yet.
A pleasure beach, a zoo, even a tower with a bloody flag on top. There's sand, sea, candy floss. Note it for fresh air and fun. Famous
want to talk to, like. You get a bit lonely, you know, on your Todd. Not until Yates is open. I'm just passing the time of day, like.
Yeah, well, it's 11:15. So pass off. Bloody tourist. Don't put paws down.
Are you imputing that I was asleep? Probably, and I don't even know what it means.
Oh. No, I was just thinking hard of how we can improve our efficiency.
My grandma's representing Pakistan in next year's Eurovision Song Contest. Singing Lily the Pink.
You are?
Wearing a diver's helmet and boxing gloves.
But what are you talking about?
Skiving pig.
I suppose it wouldn't be time for tea break by any stretch of the, oh, not that I want it to be mine, no, good heavens, no, certainly not, not for another 3/4 of an hour yet.
Or an hour.
Oh, roughly 3/4.
Or exactly an hour.
Good. Right, yes, well, on we go then. On.
You must have a more crucifying love life than me.
Look, mate, there must be 10,000 golden opportunities on the Golden Mile, all wiggling about in the bikinis. There must be one you'd fancy more than me.
Can I tell you something? Without causing offence,
I wouldn't lay odds.
you're doing it wrong.
Doing what wrong?
Your job.
Look, do you know any other good jokes?
Only I'm in the trade as well. 14 years, 13 weeks, 2 days and 20 minutes approximately. How many bins have you emptied?
Well, you should know. You've been watching us all morning.
In your entire career?
Why? Who's counting?
You seem to have mastered the practice nicely, but you're a bit, on theory.
Oh, are we?
I'll explain.
Don't bother.
You're giving yourself a lot of trouble.
Correction. Pussycat. You're giving yourself a lot of trouble. Now, lads.
Drive at 90 miles an hour with a handbrake on. Except when you're going round corners, when you drive at 90 miles an hour with it off.
I've been driving 10 years and never had a ticket.
Or a licence.
Right. You men carry on as instructed. I'm afraid that I, unfortunately, have to get on with my office work, alas. As luck would have it, I'm sorry to say, much as I'd prefer to be with you, of course. Right, well, this afternoon, perhaps. I hope. Hope and pray. Right, now, just carry on as best you can without me.
Let's send him a telegram.
He's only over there.
Cheese and egg.
Come on, all is forgiven.
He'd feed it to the pig and seagulls. We could go and get him.
By bloody helicopter.
In the wagon. We'll be on Central Prom in an hour.
Why, he's giving his notice in, though. We're stuck with Mr. Bloody Delilah till we die.
How do you make a child wash its face if it doesn't want to?
Hang on. Tell him you don't want him to. Pass me another.
Rub it in muck.
It didn't work when bloody Delilah tried it.
Sweetheart, I'm a football fan. I fight muckier than most.
I still don't think we should have left the Blackpool wagon in the middle of that turnip field.
And I still don't understand what you lot were doing going to Blackpool.
Told you. It was so gushy without you, we finished early. We were going on our trips every night. Southport, Morecambe, Bournemouth. It was belting without you.
Belton.
Bloody belting.
How was your holiday, cheese and egg?
I told you, belting. Everything was. Weather, digs, beer.
Black eyes.
Yes, well, some bird's husband, I forget his name. Nice lad.
If it was so belting, what are you doing back here, then?
I have a responsibility to my public, you great buttock, and there's such a thing as January trade figures. And you lot can't have been doing your job properly if you were swanning off to Tenerife every bloody afternoon.
Well, you didn't know that.
I did.
How?
You just told me.
Oh. Yeah, well, I was after it. How?
Belting holiday.
And you never thought about dustbins?
Not once.
Or us.
Even less. And it was belting without me.
Belting.
So was my holiday.
What?
Belting.
Oh.
So was work without you.
So was my holiday.
At ease. I've checked with vehicle maintenance. They still say you used an extra 50 miles worth of petrol yesterday.
Ignore them, sir. They don't understand these things. They haven't got your diplomas.
Right, 20 to 8. Wagons ho! Welcome back, Petty.
I wish I'd stayed in Blackpool.
We do. I do. Oh, how I envy you, lads. The open air, the good, honest toil. Still, one has to make sacrifices, I suppose. Somebody has to stay behind and get through all this lot.
There's nothing bloody there.
Move!
You're a great buttock. You know who's easy.
True. Have another one to match.
I think he's himself again. I know for certain when he clobbers me once.
Just like bloody big girls.